when a woman's fed up, okay? Because, baby, I Rashad, close your door. Rashad, close your door. Um, but yeah, somebody please cue when a woman's fed up, okay? Um, Now today I had an amazing day, guys. I was outside, out and about, doing my thing, and I had got this message, but I couldn't check it because I was outside. Okay, but when I got, so I'm like, oh well, let me see what they sent me. So when I clicked on it, I'm like, oh, okay, what's this? I see who live it belonged to, but I was like, all right, you know. I had watched that person earlier in the day, and I'm like, you know, okay, just looks like same old same, right? And so when I started watching it, I'm like, oh, this is crazy. This man is cursing this woman out, all right? Which is pretty typical of him. I mean, this is the behavior we've been seeing from this fella uh, for some time now, at least from the moment I even got exposed to him. Um, I've always noticed or witnessed him to be like this angry, belligerent man who hates black women. Let's just say that. Okay. So, anyways, you know, granted, he has kids, and one of the kids in particular pulls on my heartstring. And it's probably because, you know, I feel like she catches the bulk of everything. And I would just be feeling sorry for this little girl. And so, you know, I would watch and I would just be so outraged to the point where my son would be like, Mama, why are you watching it? Like, why are you watching something that makes you angry? And it was just like, because I can't believe this man is doing this to this kid, you know, and like I just wanted to help. Um, but I mean, what can you do on YouTube, right? What can you do? Um, and so anyway, so I was like, you know what? I started trolling in the chat. I started trolling heavy. And, you know, some of the people that I'm involved with on YouTube, as far as like, you know, friends or whatever, I think we would have conversations about this. And they pretty much was telling me I was being too hard on this fella. And that, you know, they were seeing something different in him than what I was seeing, clearly. I mean, they was trying to see the good in this guy. And, I mean, they were totally looking past what he was presenting to us, right? And I'm just like, the facts are here. The evidence is right here. How are we ignoring what we seeing for what we feel or what we think it is or could be, right? So I just like, you know, I say, you know what? Maybe I am being a little too hard on this guy. Maybe I'm trolling too heavy. I need to check myself because, you know, I don't have it all together. You feel me? And so I was like, I'm going to stay out of this man's chats, right? I'm going to stay off of his lives. I'm not going to watch it, whatever, because I was just being very angry about what was transpiring on these lives, okay? And so anyhow, you know, I guess some stuff popped off like a month ago or something, and people came outside with accusations about domestic violence and things of that nature. And the other party, she pretty much didn't say anything. She just left it up in the air for people to believe what they wanted to believe, right? So, granted, there were police reports put out here on these streets, but you got the perpetrator saying one thing and you got the victim not saying nothing, right? So, okay, cool, whatever. Hey, but I'll be a monkey's uncle, okay? The damn girl go back to the man. Now, when she went back to the man, I was hopeful. I'm like, I seen that the kids was missing her. I seen that they was, especially the little one child. The little one just kept saying how much she missed her, and we all watched his life just spiral out of control to the point where they were homeless and it was just bad, okay? And so the girl comes back into the picture and we all trying to understand why. Why did you do this? But hey, I'm single. Lord knows, I'm like, whatever floats her boat, this is where I was with it. If this makes this girl happy, then so be it, right? So you notice that they were not going live like they once were. And I'm like, all right, well, maybe he's, trying to keep his private life off of social media, which is great because we was having way too much access to these individuals' lives, okay? So I'm like, all right, maybe he's turning a new leaf. Maybe, he gave a girl a ring or whatever. We thinking everything is everything. They ended up moving out of that little motel and into an apartment, and so things started looking up for the family, all right? So tonight, I'm at this football game. Y'all, hey, shout out to the people, the new subscribers. We have hit 2K subscribers, man. My last 2 lives was lit. So I see what it is. I see. But anyhow, that's besides the point. So I come home and I'm like, all right, I got a little time. And so I go and I look at these lives. And the first live I click on was his. And he is cursing this girl out. I mean, calling her bees. I mean, now granted, she did kind of shove him in the video. Now, we gotta learn how to keep our hands to ourselves, women or ladies. I done been there, done that, put my hands on a guy before, and the outcome is never good. Okay. So, he was being very verbal towards her, and they were just going at it. And then I realized that she was live at the moment. So I'm like, okay, well, this is over. This live is over. Let me go catch the live in real time because I like to see stuff in real time. Plus, people tend to go live and then all of a sudden it vanishes. It's like, voila, it never happened. So I'm like, I don't know if she gonna delete this or not. So let me go check out what she's talking about. And when I say she was spilling the tea, my God, today the girl was spilling the tea. Everything that we alluded or that was alleged, she came outside. Everything that we knew was to be true, she pretty much just, what's the word I'm looking for? Not agree, but like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, she pretty much said everything we was believing was true. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm gonna listen to a little bit of this live she confirmed it. Yes, big bad boy. Look, hey, I was lost for words, okay? Because when I was listening to this, you could just hear the pain in this girl's voice. Um, and she was hurt. And I'm not gonna play his videos because yeah, I'm not gonna play his videos. But I did go back and listen to the video that she was talking. What actually sparked her to come outside was because he did a live in the car with his kids, and the kids were pretty much kind of like down talking her in a sense, but they were giving their experience, right? So we cannot negate how these kids feel in this situation. And I feel like their feelings were valid. You know, one of the little girls said that she, as in the wife, was taking all of the attention, and they felt like that she was jealous of the little one, because she would, I guess, do things to the kids. This is what the kids are saying, that she would do things, or kind of get them, like push them to the side so that she could have all of the attention. This was one of the things that the kids said. Another thing that the kids said was that I guess she would be pinching on them or something, and putting them in a corner, and things of that nature. Now, I don't know that to be factual or not, but I could see it. I ain't gonna hold you. She probably was frustrated. She probably did pinch on them kids. Okay, I ain't gonna hold you. That probably did happen, cause you know how when you in church and you cutting up and your grandma don't want nobody to know. You know what I'm saying? That she just chastised you in church, so she get that little piece of that meat, and then she grab it, and then she dare you to cry. Like, it was probably one of them. But a pinch compared to the stuff that we done witnessed the father do online is incomparable. And I mean, yeah, the girl don't have no business putting her hands on them kids, but at the same time, like, she was a stepmama, I ain't justifying it by no means, because I wouldn't touch nobody's kids. I had step kids. I would never touch their kids, because I wouldn't want nobody putting their hands on my kids. Okay, come tell me what my kids is doing, and we'll address it together. Okay, so anyhow, we're gonna listen to a little bit of this live that Miss Flora did. Now, this is fair use, all right. I ain't gonna hold you. It's really sad. It's sickening, and he needs help. And also, let me just say this, okay? I also heard him call his sister. He called his sister, and his sister pretty much was bad mouthing Flora and saying she was a snake, and that she was a snake, and that he shouldn't have let her come back, and that she was just gonna do it again. And it's like she wasn't holding him accountable for nothing. That's what's wrong with him. He don't got nobody in his life to hold him accountable. Like, and that's kind of sad. I'm not gonna hold you, because yeah. All right, let me start this from the beginning. Ooh, I hope she don't strike me off.
It's just too much for me.
Let's see.
All of it is too much for me. Now, everything that I'm going to speak about here are things that I witnessed. I'm not going to talk crap about anybody's kids. I'm not going to talk crap about anybody's family, because that's not what I'm here to do. But one thing I am going to do is tell the truth. Because ever since I came back here, I've been going through hell over hell over hell over hell. All right, I've been watching somebody physically, aggressively beat their kids for minuscule things. Right, I've been the person that those kids cry to when they're being hit for stupid things. I stand up for the kids. I get cussed out, sometimes shoved and told that I'm not ish.
All right, now, we know she ain't fabricating because we have seen him get aggressive with her online that time when the oldest daughter cousins came over and snitched on her about liking a boy. And oh boy went crazy on the daughter. And what did the wife do? She ran she was trying to protect him. She pressed the little mute button or whatever. He unmuted it. He cursing, he yelling. She telling him like, hey, this is natural. Girls like boys, boys like girls. He's like, hey fam, nah, you ain't getting in this. Let this go. Like, let me handle my daughter type ish. And she wouldn't let it go. And before you know it, he was popping off on her. And all she was doing was defending the little girl. So we seen that on live. So I believe this to be true. Okay.
Right. This is what I've been dealing with for weeks since I came back here, since I was stupid enough to come back here. Because I'm being made to feel like everything that was happening was my fault. Right? Even after I dealt with aggression and verbal abuse and actual physical altercations sometimes, I have somebody whose kids I gave nothing but love to, trying to badmouth me and say that I did this and I did that. Right? The same children who I tried to love like they were my own. Right? This is what this person does. They will continue to use and exploit their kids, but at the same time, act like they're the best father of the year, act like they'll do anything to provide for that kid, anything to provide for me, anything to, like, whatever, just acting. Everything that they do is a complete act. All right? I came back here because somebody made me feel like they, were in a bad situation. Oh, Black Beauty, I'm okay. I'm okay. But tonight was the breaking point. It's been 3 or 4 days of the same shit. Tonight it was about Roe v. Wade. Other days it was about stupid shit like sleeping with a litter box under my bed. Right?
All right, so she's basically saying that ever since she been back, it ain't been everything just been the same old same, and she just been suffering in silence, low key, and not coming to the internet because she has never wanted to do that. Right? It's always been him that's brought their situation, online for us all to be a part of, and so I just don't understand how they could get into such a hectic altercation over some YouTube stuff. Like that's so childish, man. Like this man really need to grow up. He really do. And we know that this girl done came into the picture and was tending to his kids. You know what I'm saying? Even when she in the video saying while he doing something, she's feeding kids. Or she asking for quarters to go wash clothes. Like you can hear all of this in the background of the video. So I mean, like again, I believe this all to be true.
It was about other stupid shit. It was nothing that I tried to instigate arguments, nothing like that. This person will find any reason to start being aggressive and bashful and verbally abusing me, calling me names, calling me B-word in front of their kids, right? Telling their kids that I'm not shit. All while expecting me to get up and help them kids get up. Go to school without clothes that smell like pee, that's all cracked up, that's all messed up. This is shit that I'm doing out of the kindness of my heart.
All right, let me stop it right there. Listen, we all know that when them kids was with his sister and they started school, you can see such a difference in their appearance, in their apparel. Like, them kids was greased up, they was creased up, they was ready for school, okay? And you can see the difference when he got them and started sending them to school. Like the middle one, her uniforms was I don't want to say this like that, but they were not up to par as far as the cleanliness was concerned. And so again, she ain't saying. I mean, we don't know what they smell. The clothes smell like because we can't smell through the phone. But I mean, we can imagine, right? Um, but again, she's not saying nothing. I feel is not true.
Right? Because I care about them kids. But now you're gonna get on the internet and put them up and try to act like I did something to your kids, try to act like I was some type of bad person, while you exploit your kids and don't do a damn thing to make sure that they have a roof over their head, clean clothes when they go to school, not peeing all over themselves.
And I just want to say that when children pee on themselves, especially the older ones, because I thought I heard them say that I don't know which one have the issues or whatever, but children that do that typically are under a lot of stress. Um, that's one of the signs that they are under a lot of stress. Yeah, just FYI.
This is shit that I dealt with because I loved the person, right? Because I cared about kids. And it's just ridiculous that I haven't wanted to go online and talk about any of this. But just as quickly as you think you're going to get a little buzz, now you're online trying to put your kids up to say all types of shit about me. The same kid who yesterday was telling me they didn't want to be anywhere near you. This is the kids that you're going to grab and try to get them to put up to say all types of shit about me. This is really, 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 really sad and hurtful. Robin, I don't think it's a good idea. But at the end of the day, you guys can go on my channel before this. 12 days, I haven't said a damn thing online. 12 days. No matter how much he gets online and embarrasses me and speaks poorly about me, I don't get on there and say nothing. They put me into it, Robin. If you go to his stream right now, the kids are saying all types of things about me. All types of things about me. And for what? Because their dad wants permission to call me out of my name, to dog me out on the internet. I gotta sit there in the same room as him and listen to him while he cusses me out like a dog for no reason. Yesterday it was about litter. The day before that, it's about the kids crying because the little one is doing this and that, and nobody's doing this and that. I never wanted any part of my relationship with this person to be on the internet. They made that choice for me. Now I gotta defend myself because you're getting online saying whatever, putting your kids up to say whatever. This is a build-up, Robin. This is not just today that I got mad at him and called the police. No, this is the first day we moved into this apartment, somebody called the police because they heard how he was talking to me.
That's crazy.
The first day we moved in here. September 21st, 4th, the first day that we stepped into this apartment, somebody called the police because they heard him calling me names, cussing me out, saying he was going to delete me, all types of shit. This is the shit that he does. But today, because I got mad at him about the argument, even though I've been mad all week because he's been talking to me like this all week, now he wants to jump online there, have his kids saying all types of things. Right? The same kids who told me they didn't want to come back and live with him because of how he was treating them. But I'm the one who was mistreating your kids, right? Now your kids are online saying that I was mistreating them. Brownie, I tried my best, right? I felt really, really bad for calling the police and he got arrested the first time, right? Even though he put hands on me for real.
All right, so there was like the speculations and the allegations, and it was pretty much up in the air. A lot of denying, a lot of avoiding that question of whether or not he really put his hands on her, like the police report said, right? Some people didn't believe it happened. A lot of people definitely believed it happened. Honestly, again, I don't know how some of the people that I talked to on here, they really like have faith in this man. Okay, so he really got some people that really wanted to see him thrive. He really had some people that really was rooting for him and hoping the best out of this situation. Okay. I mean, to the point where they were willing to look over what we were seeing and hearing. Okay. But here it is. She said it. She said that he was, he physically assaulted her.
I felt really, really, really bad, right? Because his kids were in a messed up situation. He was locked up. There was no stability. I felt responsible. Even though I had been touched, even though I got hit before, I felt responsible. The kids are innocent, of course they are. But when you have a dad who's willing to exploit you for anything, you guys can't just get up here now and start saying stuff about me and saying that I did this and that and the third. Yeah, the kids don't know what they're in the middle of. They have no idea. My mom would never put me in the middle of some beef that I'm having with a partner that she has. Never. The first time that I was over there was a time that I got hit because I was telling him not to hit his daughter.
So the first time she was over there, he hit her for trying to defend the daughter because he was hitting on the daughter. Like, I don't care what nobody say. We see the aggression. We see how abusive he can be towards them kids. It was just a matter of time. Like, everybody was seeing it. What does it say? The old people say the handwriting is on the wall. Child, the handwriting was on the wall. But you know how we like to avoid and ignore them red flags. Okay, we will ignore some red flags quick. Okay, all for the sake of love. All right, but man, it ain't that much ignoring in the world, child.
Because I was telling him he was doing too much. But now that he's gonna get up there with those same kids and try to say that I was hurting them, that I was trying to do whatever. This is the messed up shit that I have to deal with because I was stupid enough to love somebody and come back here even though they hurt me.
She should have never came back. Shouldn't have came back. But I can understand why she felt guilty and why she felt like it was her fault because, before she came into the picture, he was in that raggedy ASS apartment or whatever with the little stove. Y'all remember that little stove apartment? But, he was doing his thing. The kids was kids, in the condition they was in. And pretty much when she came into the picture, like it kind of shifted. And so when all of that stuff happened, he went to jail. She felt bad because like, dang, he went to jail. They lost their apartment. Now they homeless. Now they separated because he got to go live in a shelter. They got to go live with the sister. Like, and then you're watching all of this transpire online. Like, it's not like it's happening behind closed doors. Like, he's making it public for the whole world to see, and it will pull on your heartstrings. Like, it was sad to watch him. I mean, because we all got hearts, right? Even though I can't stand the man, it was sad to watch him, have to be away from his kids, irregardless to how he treat them or whatever. That's all they know. They don't know their mama or they don't have a mama in their lives or whatever. And so all they know and all they have is their daddy. And so, that's their norm. Abuse is normal to them, unfortunately, and that, that's sad, but, kind of it is what it is.
Even though that person really hurt me for real, I felt bad and I came back here. Yeah, that was the stupidest fucking thing I did. Because since I've been back here, it's been nothing but disrespect. The first day we moved into this apartment, the first fucking day somebody called the police. Because he's in here yelling at me like a dog.
It seemed like for him, it was more so for those kids. So I could see how she's over there crying and hurt because he's, online. He was on live with the kids kind of talking about her or, about her or whatever.
All up like an idiot. my family told me I deserved better, but for some reason I felt really bad.
Baby, I deserve.
I felt really bad for his kids, right? Living separated from him, him being in. I felt really bad. I don't know why I did. I shouldn't have, right? I should have just let it be and stayed home. Because when I was home, I felt so peaceful.
She
I
looked
felt so
peaceful
peaceful
too.
when I went home, and I knew that I did the right thing, but I felt so bad. Everybody online is over there feeling bad for him. I let it all weigh on me because I wasn't telling the truth, right? I wasn't really telling the truth about what was going on with him the first time and why I left. Of course, they're not supposed to. They're not. Bro, you trust me. I know how stupid I am. My family is far away, so I have to make my way there. I have to try and make my way there. Yeah, I know, Ase. I just think it's really sick that you would even put your children up to do that, knowing that I actually really cared for your kids and for you. You're really gonna get up there with with your children, who just watched you cuss me out crazy 4 or 5 days in a row, and now try to make me out to be some bad person. You know how much that shit hurts to me? That shit fucking hurt. That shit really fucking hurt. Because all I ever did was try to come here and make a life with him. I never came here and look on some bullshit.
Y'all make a life with him, child. She tried. She definitely tried.
I'm sitting here every night dealing with basically verbal abuse all every night. Every fucking night I'm dealing with that. Now you want to get up there on your live stream and have your kids saying all types of things about me? Robin, there's no way I could be myself around him because everything about myself, he tried to turn into something bad. Try to make me out to be a hoe because I want to put on makeup. Because I want to do my hair. Because I want to dress nice. Now I'm a hoe. Now I'm a cheater. Now, this is shit that he was doing day in and day out.
So I wanted to say this. So this man is controlling. So basically, she couldn't look good or feel good about herself because low key he insecure, and it's so unfortunate because like we watch him go and buy these little $2.50 glasses from Five and Below and put them on and think he a superstar. So it's like he done went got his little haircut. He done went and I don't know what he did to his beard, child, but it's red now. So he goes spruce himself up, but he expects her to walk around just like his kids. So maybe I wonder what is this about? Like I wish I was like a psychiatrist or a psychologist. Like what is it that's going on psychologically in his mind that he wants them to just walk around looking all shabby? What, he don't want them to get no attention? Like what is it? Like obviously I don't know about the little ones, but for her, he definitely don't want her out getting attention. And the moment she want to feel good about herself, I'm an avid believer that if you look good, you feel good, right? You do your hair, you put a little makeup on, your nails arched, and your nails done, like those things good, you know. And so it's like, why can't she not spruce herself up? Why she can't go and slap a wig on top of her head? Why she gotta walk around with her hair standing on top of her head looking crazy every day? Like that ain't right, But that's that control that he was trying to have over her, and man, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I worked for a week. No, he's not in here. I worked for a week and he wasn't having it. He didn't like that shit. But you know what he was gonna do? He was gonna let me work and pay all the bills. That's why he went out there, got a job, and said, "Oh, don't work anymore. I'm gonna take care of it." Because he wanted to control every penny that came in here, even when I was working. I don't know why I tried it. might try to.
Hey y'all, my nails grew. Look at my nails. I pulled
But
this
he's
little
willing
clip.
to jump online now, take your kids, and just have them running me, saying all types of lies and talking down about me. The same kids that you expected me every day to wake up and care for. Kids that you wouldn't even wash laundry for. Wouldn't even make sure they went to school with clean clothes. Wouldn't even make sure they had a meal, nothing.
Hey, now she ain't lying because we know. I'm telling you, it's like she's pretty much just confirming everything that we have visually seen on these live videos. Okay, we have seen bags of clothes just laying around or just clothes just tossed everywhere. Okay, we seen this on his live videos, you know? And so like oh, man, this is so hectic, man. This is hectic even hearing. It's hectic. It's traumatizing.
Make sure diapers are changed. All this shit that I'm doing because I cared about your kids, and you just hop right up on there and talk shit about me. Have your kids talking shit about me too. I get it. They have to protect the only parent that they have. I understand. But the fact that you would even go there just says something about you.
Man, thank God she didn't get
It
pregnant.
just says something about you.
Ooh. I hope she did.
You know, but for me, it really hurts. It really hurts to have cared for people and be treated like shit. It hurts. And he does love YouTube attention. He'll do anything for YouTube attention. Anything. Well, I think I couldn't even do my own streams in here.
It's a hell of a
I couldn't
drug.
even do my own streams in here because he will jump into my conversation and start talking shit. I would be listening to Cynthia G because I don't want to watch nothing else. And he jumping in her chat talking shit too.
I don't know who these
The
people
day
are.
he went up there the other day, he went over there because I was watching Cynthia G. He wanted to oppose everything she was saying. This is stupid shit every day. How little are you inside that you gotta do that every day?
He insecure.
Yeah, he did. He's on his live stream now doing that. Calling me ugly, saying I was hitting kids. I never touched them kids, not even once. I didn't do any of that. The most I did is say, don't do that. Put them in timeout. Do all that. That's the most I did. He would go in there with belts. One of them kids. Don't even get me started on how he was treating them kids. And that was the main reason why we had problems the first time I left here.
She is spilling the tea, y'all.
Now you want to jump on live and start trying to air shit out like I don't know more about you. The fact that you go and beg to these churches to pay your bills. Beg to these churches to pay your rent. Beg so many damn churches you can't even go to a church anymore. How you beg a church that have the nerve to go into that church person's house and say you don't believe in Jesus Christ? Say you don't believe in any of that. This is the stupid shit that this man does. But then he wants to jump on YouTube and talk about me. You can't even get by paying your bills.
Now, we done seen him in these churches, child, with these parishioners in their offices. And, you know, he put the mute button on because he didn't want us to hear what the business at hand was. But she is telling us that he was going into these churches and asking them to pay his rent, child. Whew. My God, today.
Begging church, I wouldn't go in with him. I wouldn't go in with him. He would go. I say, I'm not doing that shit. I even cried one time because I didn't want to do that shit.
Damn, this is crazy.
And see the fact that they don't know. They're just hoping he'll be able to make a way. 9 times out of 10, he'll take them kids out of school just to bring them over there to make a scene so people feel bad for him.
He definitely showcased them kids. You know, he definitely showcased them kids for sympathy. You know, I think honestly that's what his channel was like. I mean, I don't know if that's what his channel was built on. I think his channel was built on all that crazy talking. He would talk about women. But when he started vlogging and he seen that, you know, people were willing to cash app him and buy stuff for the sake of those kids, it wasn't about him. It was more, I think it was more so about those kids, man. Like, because when you see kids in those harsh conditions, like, again, you just want to, like, what can you do to help type of get down, you know? And so I feel like he was probably taking advantage of that, you know. But taking the kids out of school to go and ask the church to pay rent is crazy. It's crazy.
He don't do what needs to be done
Why
with
he
them
just
damn
won't go get
kids.
a
But
job?
then you're gonna jump on live with them same kids and try and talk down on me. I know I have so much life ahead of me. I know I do. It's just crazy that I stupidly tether myself to somebody like this. I feel so fucking stupid. And then you know what? I've been trying to leave for so many weeks. This nigga will call my mom, try to manipulate the situation. I get a little bit of money. He want to start arguing about what money I have. And then came up with this idea, oh, don't work. We're going to lose benefits. Such and such and such. And knowing I can't go to work if he don't want me to anyways because the car is his. This is shit that he's been doing for weeks. I wasn't trying to change him. I accepted who he was. But every time I would try to get ready to leave, now you want to call my mom and try to change this, tell her a different story.
Call your mama is crazy. You call my mama, you getting cursed out. Period. Ain't that right, mama?
Red wine, yeah, she is red on YouTube.
Shoot, I'm
And that's
tired.
really what's been getting him mad. I'm not even in these sectors like that. I don't go on panels because you want to start shit. No, the funny thing is, when he calls my mom, he would try to act like he's over here being civil. Like he's over here respecting me. I told my mom, I said, don't listen to his lies. How you gonna call my mom and try to manipulate me? Manipulate my mom.
Man, she was on the phone with her mama on one of them lives of his tonight. And man, I'm trying not to say these people's names, but she was on there talking to her mama in like African or something. Like, I don't know what they was talking. Because I think she like from Africa or something. She was talking in another language, child. That's how upset she was. And she didn't want him to understand what she was saying. And he was like, I don't know what she's saying, but he was like, F you and her. Like, I ain't like basically like I my mama dead and y'all ain't gonna be telling me what to do. Y'all ain't my mama type get down. I was just like, this is crazy.
Yeah, Black, but you gotta understand that he will coach them kids to say anything. At the end of the day, he will beat the hell out of that daughter, and then next minute she will be saying he's the greatest dad because that's all she has. She don't have a choice. That's all she has. That's the only dad she has. I don't know where her mom is. Nothing. I'm okay. I'm okay, Tequila.
Man, this is like an hour and a half video. I ain't gonna be able to get through this. I'm sleepy.
I mean, this person literally can't even take care. He won't even do what's needed to take care of his kid. Okay, you got a food cart. Okay, you have a food truck. The food truck is sitting there not done. How many times I've been telling him, go get a part-time job so you can finish that shit? Could have been finished. That food truck could have been done. But you want to sit here all day, be on panels all day. Half the time, that's what we were arguing about. We first got married, what do you want to do? Hop on these panels telling everybody, oh, I'm a married man. Don't know shit about being a husband, but want to brag about being a married man.
He did that. We all witnessed it.
It's all right, Tracy, but I'm just tired, like, sitting.
You knew, listen, hold on. Let me stop right here. Now, ma'am, I don't know if you watching this. I don't know if you even subscribe to my channel or whatever, because I be trolling y'all a little bit. It's okay. I'm trying to be nice, okay? But we knew that he wasn't ish, and a little bit you wasn't either when y'all got married on his oldest daughter's birthday. Like, right then and there, the red flags kind of flew up for me. And I was like, y'all kind of two peas in a pod at this point, because ain't no way, if I was in a situation and my fiance is telling me let's get married on his daughter's birthday. I'm not. Ooh, 11/11. Shout out to y'all. Um, Ain't no way I'm getting married on his daughter's birthday. Like that's her day. That's not like no. I don't want our anniversary to be on your daughter's birthday. You get what I'm saying? So like that right there was alarming to me as a mother. But you know, I mean, hey, ooh, child, look, my little, ooh, y'all almost saw a little nip, huh? Let me stop playing. But no, seriously. Yeah. So we knew the red flags was there. Okay. There was no way y'all should have got married on the daughter's birthday. And then even when y'all did go get married, like y'all didn't even come home and celebrate the girl's birthday. Like y'all, it just totally just like it didn't even exist. So yeah.
Here, like, helping somebody raise their fucking kids, and then boom, just like that, because of a stupid ass argument, Roe v. Wade, you're fucking married to me.
Rashad.
Arguing with me about abortion. How fucking stupid are you?
Rashad.
Red wine, I can definitely go back to that. I'll tell you that. This bandit, this piece of shit is never gonna stop me from being who I am. But trust me, this nigga would complain if I got on panels, would complain if I did my own shows, if the subject wasn't something he likes, but he goes on his channel and talks about black women for hours talking shit. Before I came back, you know how many promises he made that he didn't keep not near one of them?
I'm getting really tired of your broken promises.
I'm just pissed off
Trying to be
because, like,
serious.
I'm sitting here. I'm the only reason why your kids wake up and they got clean clothes, they're eating, and you're gonna jump online with them same kids and try to badmouth me.
Hey, Rashad, can you hear my cup out the freezer?
He will say in front of his kids that he hates black women, and he got 3 daughters.
You don't got no shirt on? Go ahead.
You about to leak me.
Trying to show a little nip or something or what?
Got 3 daughters, married to a black woman, but talking shit about black women all day. But then want to hop on my channel when I'm talking about relationships. Want to hop on my channel, hop on my phone when I'm watching Cynthia G or Nyla talking about Diddy. You know how mad he got when I was talking about Diddy? I wonder what he got in common with Diddy that he got to be mad that Nyla's talking about Diddy.
Your haircut look nice. Go, hurry up.
This is the shit. Like this dude is mentally ill, and then you have the nerve to jump online and try to argue with me online, call me all types of names in front of the kids. Yes, I called the police today. I did because every time he gets heated like this, I don't know what he's gonna do. I don't know where he's gonna go. I don't know how far he's gonna take it. When I left here the first time and I called the police that day, all I could remember was what he did to me. That's all I could remember. I could have got on here and aired all types of shit out. I didn't do that. I didn't want to do that.
She didn't do it.
Jump online quickly to try and talk about me.
She did not do it. She tried to save. She tried to save face.
Quickly to try and talk about me now. Want to sit there with your kids talking about me? One of his sisters has the pictures of what he did.
Where the pictures
One
at?
of his sisters has the pictures of what he did. The other one
I'm
doesn't
just
care.
playing. I
She
don't
don't
want to.
care. She'll defend him no matter what. But the other sister, she got the pictures. She knows what he did to me that time. And I waited weeks to call the police. Weeks. Because I thought he was gonna, that day that I called the police, 3 days after my birthday, is because I thought he was gonna go there again.
3 days after her birthday.
Now you wanna hop online with your kids and talk to them bad?
3 days after her birthday. Now y'all know he took her to the Golden Corral for her birthday. Y'all know she should have left then, child. No, you're not taking me to the Golden Corral. Okay, let me. I said I was gonna be.
Because you feel like, oh, well, I'm done with her now. I done used her up. I already dragged her to the mud now. I stopped her from going on panels. I stopped her from doing her own shows. All of that.
Not to go to
I
Corral.
want now. That's how he feels. You know how many times I would put on regular clothes? This man would try to tell me that I'm going to cheat. I'm going to the grocery store to buy food. There ain't shit in this fucking house.
Wait, time out. So that's what, you know who was putting that in his head? His sister. Because that's the first thing she said on the phone. was, oh, she got another man. Why is you doing that? The sister, why the sister doing that? The sister gonna tell this man that this girl got another man and that she on a dating site trying to meet up. Like, that's the worst thing to put in a man's head. Like, especially somebody psychotic like him.
For me or the kids to eat, now I'm cheating because I'm going to the grocery store. This nigga messaging people, messaging all types of women from these panels, got 4 or 5 different phones, but I'm the cheater. I'm the hoe. Now you got your kids up there talking shit about me online. The same kids who told me they didn't want to come back and live with you because of how you treat them. Now you're sitting there with them same kids trying to badmouth me online. You know how much that fucking hurts me?
That's their daddy, though. They gonna take
You know
sides with
how
their
much that
daddy
hurts me?
any day.
That shit hurt me so badly. That shit hurt me so badly. I haven't got out here once since all of this happened to ever address anything. But then just so quickly he'll jump on here to try and talk about me. And try to tell me shit about myself. Have your kids badmouthing me, the same kids who cried to me because of how you treat them. That shit hurt me really, really badly. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been out here. I don't give a shit to tell anybody in this space about my life. Y'all don't need to know shit that's going on in my life at all. I'm not him. Y'all don't need to know my business. But you want to put shit out there. You think of begging churches, you're going to jump online and talk about me. You won't even get a job. You won't even get a regular job to take care of your kids. But you're going to jump online and talk about me. This shit is crazy.
What's mind-boggling to me is that she has all of these perceptions about him, yet she wanted to be with him. So what does that say about her? Um, so this too much.
Right, I say, exactly. What does that mean? What does that mean it wasn't me this time? He knows how the fuck he was acting. He knows how he was acting. He knows how he was treating me. He knows exactly what he did. I already finished school, y'all. I'm about to go get my JD. I'm about to go become a lawyer and get rid of niggas like him. That's what I was on the path to do anyways.
She said she about to lock niggas up,
He
child.
really had the nerves to jump on there with his kids talking about me after all the shit you did. You don't even fucking take care of them kids. This nigga was sending the kids to school in pissy clothes. And he didn't have no food in here, using all his food stamps to buy food for the business, wouldn't buy shit for his kids to eat in here. Selling food stamps so you can have some money to buy some cigarettes. You don't give a shit about them kids, but you got some nerve to put them kids online now and talk about me. Like I wasn't sitting here taking care of your kids and you. It's just crazy. It's crazy that I've never gotten on here and talked about shit that's happened between me and him. But as soon as some shit don't go the way he wants, after 5-6 days in a row of arguing constantly, him calling me out my name in front of the kids, telling his kids not to respect me in front of me, all this shit. Now you're gonna hop on your live stream and talk about me like you got a leg to stand on, like you didn't bang these fucking churches just so we can make the money here. And then sent me to work for 1 week just for you to be telling me I'm a cheater and a hoe every day that I come back from work. You got some fucking nerve.
Dang, not you a cheater and you a hoe because you trying to work, child. Like, that's beyond me. And if anybody got any tips on how I could get my hair to curl, listen, I don't know what I done did to my hair, child. But this hair will not curl no more. It's just so stringy. I don't know what to do. I done tried to put products on it and it just will not. It won't curl.
That's question, Drake Tracy. I think it was a way to try to keep me here. That's what I think it was. I'm exhausted, Tracy, but I am.
I'm
I'm so fucking
exhausted
tired
listening
of
to
carrying
this.
this burden. I shouldn't have came back here, but I felt so fucking
You
bad for them
shouldn't have
kids.
came back here.
I feel so bad for them.
I know you
And I
did,
shouldn't
girl.
have. I should have just. And I'm not saying I shouldn't have. Like I shouldn't have cared about them, but I shouldn't have let that bring me back here.
Nope.
I should have just stayed away.
Yep.
But I felt so fucking bad for them, man. Because I knew exactly what they were left with.
Yeah.
Nothing ass nigga who don't care about nobody and nobody but himself. He
That's
don't care
crazy.
about nobody but himself. He will sit here on his phone all day.
And tell them kids to go sit down. Hey, I ain't even going. Now, y'all know, if you watch my channel, you know me and my kids be outside, child. You know, like, I talk to my kids, okay? And so, to see him on them live streams all day, just live, and then to tell them to go sit down. Like, they could, like, kids can't go outside. They got bikes? Like, what? All I kept hearing is go sit down, go sit down, go sit in the corner, go stand in the corner, go sit down, go in the room, go to bed. Like, it was never no. You see, she came into the picture and, she tried to implement movie night, game night, stuff these kids probably ain't even used to doing with him because he's so worried about being on YouTube. Like, man.
Here on his phone all day, he won't care if them kids, he won't care if they're clean, he won't care if they got clean clothes. No, they don't sit here all day on his phone.
I mean, she's spilling the tea, child. I mean, we already knew the tea, but she just confirming it. That's all. Flora, you did your big one with this one. Shout out to you for coming outside.
Yep. Every single person in my family told me it was a mistake to come back here. Every single one of them. Every single last one of them. But I felt bad. I let my empathy really get me here. I really did, like a dumbass. I let my empathy, I let the fact that I felt really, really fucking bad for his kids bring me back here. Now look at me. Getting cussed out on fucking live streams every day. Can't even do my own shows anymore because every time I try to do my show, he will be coming over here starting shit, jumping in my live streams.
This is so unhealthy.
I never wanted any part of this relationship to be on YouTube. Y'all think I wanted that shit? I never did.
We
started
know.
recording that we were going to get married, all that. I knew something was wrong there. I knew something was wrong. I should have listened to my instincts. I had no intentions. The plan wasn't to put any of this on the internet. The plan was to get legally married, keep building, and then have a real marriage next year. Look, you can't even make it 6 months.
Y'all couldn't even make it a month.
Because everything that this man does is disrespectful.
Y'all couldn't even make it a month, child. Y'all been struggling since the marriage.
And say that it's me. I'm the problem. I'm the one who's trying to get him in trouble.
Y'all was struggling before y'all even jumped the broom, honestly. Remember they had that big old fallout the day before the wedding when he was, going off on his live and then she went outside and was going off on her live. Like, y'all been struggling before the dang holy matrimony, okay?
Well, I'm trying to how many nights do I gotta go through and hear you call me a bitch in the home in front of your kids? How many nights?
Girl, you did it too many nights.
Yeah, his sister's a mess too. Yo, I went out for a second. His sister's a liar too. His sister is a mess and a
Now,
liar
Flora.
too.
Now, look, Flora, you look, girl, listen. You still in Wisconsin, child, all right? You might want to be a little easy about talking about his sister because they know where you live at, and, they might pull up on you. I'm just saying, some sisters people don't play about that. So I don't know, you got to be careful about what you say, about people's sisters and stuff, especially when they could pull up. I'm just saying. I am just saying.
His sister's a dumb bitch. Say I'm cheating on. How am I cheating on him? How am I cheating on him if he watches my every move, trying to look at? I had to change my passcode because this nigga was trying to see every last penny that was coming into my account. Had family members sending me money for me to leave this nigga's checking my account. I'm trying to hop in my phone and see how much money I got so he can argue with me about it, beg for some money for cigarettes. I wish a bitch would say I'm cheating on him. I didn't even have the chance to if I wanted to.
He couldn't even afford cigarettes, child. Whew. So gone over you, you. Mm. Jesus. I'm on here like I ain't gotta go to work in the morning. Thank God it's Friday, y'all. Yeah.
This is the stupidest shit I ever did.
I might call
Dumbest shit
off.
I ever did was come back here.
It was.
Yeah, I'm a running though back. I don't know anybody here, I said. I would walk by somebody in the grocery store, I'm cheating. We would go to the gym together to work out. Everybody know we're a married couple because we're working out together, I'm cheating. I walk up ahead of him in the store, I'm cheating. I go buy diapers, Pampers, and shit for his kids, I'm cheating.
That's manipulation, man. He was just trying to control your mind, child. That's all.
I am Shicey, but I'm gonna try my best. I don't got a lot of money left, but I'm definitely gonna try.
This is such a
Because
shame.
as soon as we get some money, he wanna jump and go start buying all types of shit. Because he don't know the next time he's gonna come into some money.
Sorry, y'all.
Juju, the crazy part is, even though he did that to me the first time and I left here, I still felt really bad for him and his kids. I still felt bad.
Hey, we only 30 minutes in. It's like a whole nother hour, y'all. I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Lana Love, I should have listened to him, right? Because what would happen is I would hear him saying some crazy shit online, and then he would get off and be like, oh, no, I'm just doing it for attention. Nah, I think he's exactly who the fuck he said he was.
Oh,
that piece of shit that he
absolutely.
said he was, that's exactly who he was.
Yeah, the Pookie and Ray Ray they be talking about.
I definitely feel bad for them because even though it really breaks my heart to hear him trying to put them up to talk about me.
Ooh, child.
Robin, I can't even, it's hard for me to even do YouTube anymore. I think the only channel I've actually visited was Chaotic Truth channel.
Oh, Lord, don't say
I
his
think that was the
name.
only channel I visited recently, and I was accused of cheating for going on that channel.
Please don't say it. I can't stand that.
Every
man.
other channel I go to, if I go on the panel and cam up, I'm a cheater.
Oh,
If I go to
God.
DJ Hamp's channel, even though I've been going there, I'm a cheater.
Shout out to Hemp. I like him. This is just so pitiful. Girl, I hope you just stay away from this man.
Thank you for the cash up. I appreciate it. I'm not coming up here. I'm not asking y'all for anything.
Because if you go back after
But every
this,
last penny we
you was
had,
crazy for going
for
back
the
the
most
first
part,
time.
he wanted to go find something to spend it on cats. Just a bunch of stuff for the cats. A bunch of shit we don't need.
Yeah, I wonder why they buy cats.
So
They can't even take care of the kids. Why did they go buy cats?
But to have this person, somebody who won't even...
Now look, I ain't gonna hold y'all. It's another content creator I watch in Milwaukee. Bridget. How long you been over here? Because, girl, I've been reviewing this live for the last 30 minutes. And I'm going to need you to go back and rewind and listen. I'm going to need you to listen to this, okay? PJ, what's good? Thank you for coming by. I'm just sitting here reviewing this live that Miss Flora did tonight after her altercation with yet again her husband. Okay, that was all put on social media. Child, I can't go backwards because I'm tired already. I'm exhausted just listening to this girl talk. She admitted that he really hit her back the first time. Like, I mean, she's spilling the tea, okay? She is telling it all right now. She's saying that he sends his kids to school in dirty, pissy clothes. Um, that he don't buy food for the house. He uses the food stamps to finance his hot dog truck. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, gotta catch up. I had to catch up tonight. It's a lot. But let's go.
Do the bare minimum that is needed. I don't know, DB. I don't know. Apparently, it's okay for him to go on panels, be going on women's channels in the middle of the night. That's what he was doing. So sometimes I would wake up 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm hearing somebody arguing. He's on a woman's panel. That's what he would do. But then if I go on a channel, if I go on a panel, I'm a cheater, I'm a whore, I'm this, I'm that.
Yeah, she called the police on him today.
Things that Team Pegasus says to him. That's what he does.
They had to leave and go to his sister's house because she called the police because he was cursing her out like a dog.
Exactly, Either Fly, Cousin Jones, exactly. That's what I always was thinking. That's what I always was thinking. You're sitting here accusing me of being a cheater. What are you doing? But he has so many damn cell phones, there's no way to know.
Girl, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, Joshua. I think I'm going to need to take some time away. I think I'm going to need to take some time away, just get my life straightened out, get back and roll so I can get my JD, and just move on, because at the end of the day...
She said she came back because she felt bad for them kids.
Just being attached to him has caused so much destruction for my channel, for my reputation, all of it. Trust me, I know Either Fly Jones. That's why for me, it's like you're not going to sit here and accuse me of shit. You won't even let me out of your sight without crying or getting mad about it. You know how many times before when we were in the last, you think...
No, PJ, she needs to leave and never come back.
First of all, you know how many times people in our last apartment called the police because they heard what was happening to me? 2 times, those people, 2 times. One time a lady told me, if you don't tell me what's going on here, I'm not going to be able to help you. You're in this situation, why wouldn't you tell me? And I still cared more about him and his kids than my own safety in that moment. And then you're going to hop online with those same kids and try and badmouth me. It's one thing to say all this shit to me in live, to say it to your sisters in real life.
Hey, Rick
say
One.
it to your kids. But to hop online and have your kids talking about...
Time out. Rick One Ball. Did you see me at the Rams game today? I went live twice. One of my lives is at 2.6K. The other one is at 3 point something K. Like, when I tell you, like, the people were in there engaging, like, man, it was lit. Like, I had, like, over 130 people in the live. I ain't never had that many people in my live chat before that were engaging. It was pretty epic. I ain't gonna hold you. I was a little sad that my phone was dying because when we left in, like, the last 2 minutes of the game, the Rams scored again. But yeah, it was pretty lit.
But one of the times that somebody called the police was because you were hurting me because I was defending your daughter.
Hey, SD.
I just...
Not you retracted.
I just can't, you know, it's too much. I don't know who Emery is.
It was lit. It was lit. And wait, time out. I was at like 1980 subscribers. I was, you know, I was hustling. I was like, hey, don't forget to hit the like, you know, subscribe to the channel. they pushed me over to 2005. I was like, oh, I made it to 2K. Ooh, 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 ooh. But anyways, let's finish. Hold on. This ain't about me right now. This is about this girl that need to run away.
I gotta figure it out.
Love.
It's really expensive to travel with cats. But honestly, I think
Girl, she about to take these cats with her. And oh, I know what I was about to say. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So it's this other content creator I watched that live in Milwaukee, and she got a cat too. Now, her reasoning for getting the cats was because they was having some mice infestation. This was in Milwaukee. So I wonder if this is why Flora and I keep saying I don't want to say their names, but I wonder if that's why they got cats. Like, what if they like if he couldn't even take care of his kids, why would they go get two more mouths to feed? Not one, but two.
I will, but I don't know.
SD, you seen this?
Yeah, I'll say. I did the stupid thing and I hid it. But one of his sisters has the pictures. So she knows what happened.
So allegedly, there are pictures of what happened to her on the first round when he hit her, allegedly.
The problem is the people around him don't care. One sister enables it. She don't care. She never said what pictures you got, what really happened. I showed her the same pictures that I showed the other sister. She said, oh, well, that don't really look like nothing. Robin, there are ways that I'll be able to get out of it. I think it's still going to end up hurting me, but there's definitely ways to get out of it. There's some laws in place that will help me to get out of it.
Bridget,
Yeah.
you still in here?
One of the sisters, I showed the pictures, and she acted like it was nothing. The other one said, this don't sit right with me. So I don't know. But he definitely got people around him who enable him, who don't care.
So unfortunate.
Yeah. You know, Robin, it's been a few weeks now that I already realized that this shit wasn't gonna work. You know, I knew it. My heart broke a million times already.
But you know what? So
Looked at
listen.
myself in the mirror and said, "Wow, I really fucking let this person change me. I let this person strip me of everything that I had."
So look, just to catch you up, she was saying how, you know what I'm saying, she would get dressed, she had slapped a wig on her head. Yeah, they are. I'm being serious about this because it's really a sad situation. But she was saying how she had put a wig on her head and put some makeup on, and she'd get dressed, and then he would accuse her of going out and cheating on him. It was like he would rather for her to go outside with her hair on standing on top of her head and looking a hot mess than for her to spruce up and get herself together. And so she's saying right now how she looked in the mirror and she just looking at herself and saying, dang, she done lost herself. Like, she can't be who she is because she don't want him saying nothing to her like, oh, you're cheating, or oh, you being a hoe, or you, like, who wants to hear that? Like, clearly he has some insecurities that he is dealing with. Also, the only reason she came outside, Bridget, was because she never wanted to come to YouTube and spill the beans. Okay, but what ended up happening was he was on his live stream and the kids started, talking about her. Kendra was like telling JP that it's your fault that this happened. You let her come back. They said that, she was taking all the attention, or she wanted all of the attention and would push them to the side to get it. They were saying how, I guess, she would chastise them by putting them in a corner or pinching them or whatever. And JP was like, well, how come y'all didn't tell me? And they were like, well, we couldn't tell you because we would have gotten in trouble if we said something. But that middle child, hey, when she talk, she gonna talk. I didn't even think she knew how to talk, but baby, she was using some words that I was like, okay, you better come through, little one. Cause I swear I didn't think she knew how to talk. She was like, yeah, she want all our attention. I was like, damn. So, anyways, Flora got in her feelings about that he was on a live allowing those kids. One, because like kids are supposed to stay in a child's place, right? So she felt some kind of way that he was allowing them to pretty much say those things about her or whatever. And she's looking at it like, I did everything I could do to help you with your kids. Like I was feeding your kids, I'm washing their clothes. Cause if I didn't do that, you wasn't feeding them, and you was sending them to school with pissy, dirty clothes on. So she was feeling some kind of way because she was really, she said she really cared about the kids. And so, at the end of the day, irregardless to how he treat them or beat them or whatever the case may be, those are those are his kids. That's their daddy. And no matter, kids love their daddies, they love their mamas, like irregardless to what may happen, like it just is what it is. They ain't gonna go against them, and that's their normal. You feel me? Like they used to getting beat or talked too crazy, and then next 5 minutes everything is like back to normal. But yeah, so that's like a little brief synopsis.
Make me feel like it was my fault that he got arrested for hitting me.
Yes,
it was my fault.
This is definitely confirming everything that we knew to be true. Okay. But she's stamping a stamp of approval that, hey, yes, all of this really took place. Like, yes, everything that you guys thought was going on was really going on. She even said that this man was going to these churches and begging them. He would go to different churches, pull his kids out of school to go as a charity case and go to try to get these people to pay his rent. Yeah.
That his kids were in a messed up situation and not what he did. No, Black Beauty, I honestly don't know what I was thinking, honestly. I made that goal of getting married by 29 years ago. Years ago.
But this live is an hour and 33 minutes. I am not going to make it. My eyes is like, I feel like they closing up right now.
Though, boy, I am a loser. I am a loser for allowing myself to come into this situation. I agree. The stupidest fucking thing I ever did was come here.
Come back, honestly.
When I left the first time, that peace I felt, that calmness that came over my life, I should have really, really embraced it. But I definitely let him get in my head. Yeah.
That's juice. Some Powerade. Some electrolytes.
Yeah, Chasey Bomb, it is easy to walk away. But the hardest part was the financial part, where he would want to try and control every penny that we had, that I had, that was coming in. That was the hardest part. Feeling like what I had in my pockets was being watched.
Bridget. Hold on, Bridget. I know you feel bad for them. I know, child.
Yeah,
I know.
I am, honestly. Trust me. Trust me, it's way easier, but you gotta understand there's no resources for people like me who don't have kids or nothing.
I know. Hold on, child. Give me a second. Is this the one? The kids need prayer.
Yeah, but this was what I was saying. As far as like, this is why
why I was saying, like, bars, like, and I'm finna start doing my content. I don't give a fuck who don't like it. So that's why I was saying, the government, a lot of these women, they get in their chest and their body, but the facts is still the facts. The facts is still the facts. Is that the fact is, women is not used to being treated like adults, like they treat grown men, right? Grown men get held accountable for their actions. They get held accountable, and a lot of these dumb bitches never been held accountable. Go talk outside if you want to talk like that. Y'all ain't going no motherfucking where. Well, this gonna be some better. Don't put your motherfucking hands on me, Paul. Turn off that fucking light. Put your motherfucking hands on me. Yeah, I'm doing what the fuck I want to do. Don't quit playing with me. You're not gonna sit in. I'm trying to mind like you ain't gonna touch shit. You're gonna go somewhere else. You ain't gonna touch shit. You ain't gonna touch my shit. No. You dumb motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. You're fucking out of here. So what? Now, I got everything on live. A lot of times these women, they want you just agree with everything what they say. They can sit up here listen to Cynthia G talk about men all damn day. All day. Have you seen what this bastard is doing online? I can do the fuck I want to do. You see what he's doing online? He's over there calling me bees. You calling me retarded? Because we're disagreeing on a topic that has nothing to do with real life. That's why he's on his live stream right now calling me bees. Then I turned it off because I don't want people to hear this stupid crap. Now he's going back on again.
I think she on the phone with her mama.
You don't want to start calling people names. Because ain't nobody going to kiss your ass on the conversation. You went up there and did that shit. You didn't want me to disagree with you. That's your fucking problem. Rewatch it. Now you want to be on live stream airing everything, all this stupid ass shit. I'll get out of here. Rewatch the video. Ain't nobody going to be your little bitch. Ain't nobody going to kiss your ass neither. I don't give a fuck. I don't give all that on the internet. I'm just getting back to your energy. Ain't nobody gonna kiss your ass. You don't give a fuck who you call. Now, my mama's dead. You ain't my motherfucking mama. I can say what the fuck I want to say. And I ain't even be disrespectful till you did.
Now we know why the neighbors be calling the police on them. He's loud. They are loud. They both loud. They both acting crazy.
What do you mean? Because you disagree because I'm saying women need to be held accountable for who they get pregnant by.
Because of YouTube.
And the government shouldn't have to take care of no grown-ass person.
He's saying the government shouldn't have to take care of no grown person, but ain't he on the government?
They be running something. You let them run something for a little bit, but hell. They want everything to people to agree what women do. They don't get held accountable for shit that they do. And I still stand on it. The government don't need to take a grown-ass person. They shouldn't. We don't get taken care of when we make fucked up decisions. If I go out there and get 10 bitches pregnant, ain't nobody gonna come and save me. Roe versus Wade. Roe versus Wade is the prime example of men going out there, somebody pregnant, and have to fend for his motherfucking self.
So this is kind of the gist of,
You was grown, how long breath these women they say
they argument.
Oh, you gonna call me 10 different names and then call you one back, now it's a big deal. I was online when you was calling names. I was online when she was calling me all the little punk ass names. So yeah, I'm gonna match your energy. What the fuck you mean? I can call my motherfucking family too. Now ain't nobody show their ass. I don't give a fuck, call them. I got live now. That's gonna be false reporting, your black ass going to jail. Now, that's gonna be another lie. I'm glad I'm on live. Protection like a motherfucker. Cause you ain't nothing but a liar. energy.
SD get on my
Also, we're
nerves.
having a decent conversation.
SD said they cut from the same cloth.
Because I don't pander to your punk ass. Dude. Smoke your cigarette now. And today.
All right, okay, I'm done listening to this, man. Whoo, child. And I ain't going back to Flores, man. Listen, if y'all want to listen to the rest of that, be my guest. They still got the lives up. Go get them a view or two or three. But I really wish everybody the best in this situation, especially those kids, man. They don't deserve to go through this. Like, they don't have no stability right now. Like, the apartment is in the girl name, so they had to leave. So now they at his sister house or whatever. Who knows how long Keisha gonna let them stay over at her house, because she got a hell of a lot of kids. It's on his page or hers. The first live I was listening to of her is on her page. And then he got 2 lives on his page where it's like a 26-minute live. This is the one where he cursing her out. And then the other live is him in the car talking to his kids about her. And then they go to Keisha's house. But yeah, those kids, they really gonna need some therapy. Like, they gonna need a lot of prayer, so if you pray, pray for them or whatever. But he exposes these children to entirely too much. And it's just so unfortunate, but I mean, like I said, shout out to Flora for coming outside, because she tried her best to withhold all of this information and not put it on the floor, okay? But she was like, enough is enough. Okay, I'm about to put it on the floor, and I'm about to confirm everything that these people have already thought about you. And yeah, she did that. And it was her in her right, He was on there defaming her character. So shoot, she came out to defend herself. And I mean, even though she didn't want to, she had every right to. So hopefully she gone about her business and leave this man alone and just go and live her best life. She ain't got no kids. She's still young, yeah, But thank y'all for stopping by. I'm about to go lay down, child. I gotta go. I'm supposed to go to work tomorrow. I don't know. I might take off. Oh, my head hurt a little bit. They got my head to hurting, child. They done raised my blood pressure. But y'all, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. And until the next time, y'all stay true. Y'all stay blessed.